Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new Pants Simulator video. Once again, the Pants Simulator Mega Christmas Update is here. It's been a long year, although it hasn't felt that long since it started last year, also on December 23rd. With all that aside, however, let's start talking about the changes that have arrived, shall we? Firstly, I just want to thank every single one of you for your patience. Life happens, for better or worse occasionally, and I've been focusing on all other aspects of my life. And I'm being fully transparent with you guys, I haven't been feeling too motivated in regards to Pants Simulator. All of that has changed. It's like that random game at 3 in the morning with the homies when you just feel unstoppable and you end up dominating the lobby. Your patience and understanding means the world to me, and I'm thrilled to announce the following changes. But before we get into that, Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you all enjoy the day and spend the day with the ones you love. By the time you are watching this video, it may be Christmas Eve, or even Christmas itself. Enjoy the holiday festivities. And if by some chance you are watching this on Christmas morning, tell me what you got. I'm planning on watching Home Alone 1 and 2, spending time with my friends and family, and just overall enjoying the spirit of Christmas with my Christmas playlist. But for those who don't celebrate, I hope you enjoy the day as well. Okay, so I kind of went on a Christmas frenzy, and I went all out with the Christmas decorations this year. Firstly, the entire map is decorated. Like everything. Even the buildings are decorated. And honestly, they had a nice sense of Christmas cheer that, in my opinion, was kind of lacking before. And there's also even a Christmas tree in the starter area, which you can actually see here. I also wanted to take a moment to display a cool sense of realism that was added recently. Now, I'm sure many of you in the Pants Simulator community are familiar with the typical snowfall that falls in Pants Simulator during the Christmas season and winter as a whole. It is back with a new realistic feature that I personally think is very cool, at least in my opinion. So whenever you are inside the Pets building in the city, the pyramid in the desert, or the igloo in the snow area, it actually stops snowing until you move back outside. This is one of the best changes in my opinion with this update. It's small but very nice at the same time. And to show you all the potential this brand new feature brings, here's a recording of me showcasing this feature in Pants Simulator VR. Definitely let me know what you think.
Alright, so I'm recording this clip on Pants Simulator VR, which is still in very early development, I will admit, as you can probably see. Yeah, so I just wanted to display this snow effect really quickly. So if we look up, you can see it's snowing and everything, but if I go inside the pet building, for example, here. Hello Trey, how are you? It actually stops snowing. As you can see, I'm still in here, it's not snowing at all. But the moment I step back outside, it begins snowing again. So, honestly, what do you guys think? I am curious to think. I am curious on what you guys think of it. Man, I gotta stop stuttering.
Also, I just wanted to mention really quickly for those that don't know and are curious, yes, Troy, who is wearing the Santa hat next to me in the Pets building in the city, is actually named after my real life dog, who is honestly just my little angel, my little baby boy, and he's just a ball of fluff in my opinion. On screen right now is a picture of him that was taken 3 years ago during the Christmas season. So yeah, Pants Simulator is now a winter wonderland, or a Christmas wonderland if you will. Now let's move on to the doors. And no, not the hit Roblox game doors. Terrible joke, I know. But the area doors. I revamped them to use new fonts, and this actually also includes the VIP door in addition to the VIP chest. So if we walk over here to the VIP door, we can see that the font is changed. And if I go ahead and redeem the chest real quick, boom, the font is actually different compared to the previous font that was used during the Pants Simulator Christmas update. in this update, I made two major adjustments to the settings, which you can see right here, which I will begin describing now. Firstly, as you may have just seen, the text to emoji setting has been fully removed, and the primary reason will be shown soon, wink wink. But there are other reasons why it would have eventually been removed. There was a major bug with the default Roblox chat whispering system for those who wanted to private chat. Here I have the Pan Simulator Roblox account with me, in-game with my main account. So if I go ahead and send myself a private message, it is going to work. But previously, with the setting enabled, it showed the message to everyone. So if a naughty fire wanted to see the private messages of everyone, he could do that along with everyone else on the server if the user had the setting enabled. Private messages are private for a reason. This is also not even considering the fact that the setting took over 2,000 lines of code. The game is now 13,000-ish compared to 15,000-ish, just for removing that one feature. I guess I should move on to the biggest news though regarding this change. Pan Simulator, as of today, has been migrated to TextChatService. Here is the difference for you to see. As you all just saw, that is a major change. You cannot deny that the new chat looks so much cleaner, and that you cannot take my Fredoka one away from me. In addition to the major improvements visually though, there are two major things regarding TextChatService to point out. The first is that text to emoji is officially supported by Roblox with TextChatService, and it functions similarly to Discord's text to emoji system, which is what Pan Simulator system ultimately tried to do due to its simplicity and ease to use. So as we can see here, if I'm using text to emoji for the Christmas tree, it actually does work without the setting being in the game. Secondly, a major update is the implementation of the automatic language translation. And yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. This feature, which is now live in Pan Simulator by the way, automatically updates the text from a different language into your own native language. So for example, unfortunately I cannot really demonstrate it, which is kinda sad honestly, but if a Spanish speaking player was in Pan Simulator, or German, Italian, French, whatever language you could think of, for example, was in Pan Simulator, and you were speaking English, and they sent you a message, the Spanish message, or whatever language, will be automatically converted to English. And if you respond back in English, they would receive it in their own language. So you don't even need to be a genius to imagine the possibilities with this tool. Like, imagine being able to do that with anyone, like playing Pan Simulator. This is gonna strengthen the community, and honestly, I'm very happy to have this feature in the game. Alright, now in typical Ralphie011 fashion, I'm going to explain the changes technically, so feel free to look at the timestamp above and skip to the next part of the video if you like. But I am going to try and make it easy for everyone to understand, to the point that even those who have never even taken a look at Roblox development can understand the difference between TextChatService and Legacy Chat Service. Alright, so the default Roblox chat that any Roblox player will recognize is the Legacy Chat Service. Originally announced in the Roblox Developers Conference 2021, Roblox introduced TextChatService in 2022, and it is actively being improved and updated, unlike the Legacy Chat. It is overall a smoother experience, as you all just saw, and the ineffectiveness of the Roblox Legacy Chat technologically has actually caused Roblox to deprecate it, meaning that it is planning to be entirely removed in the future, but in the meantime, it is no longer supported by Roblox, and Roblox advises developers against using it. So it is far better to use TextChatService when making a Roblox game compared to the legacy chat service. Now, just to answer a quick question some of you may be having, you may be wondering why many games on Roblox still have the legacy chat service. It's because all scripts that use the legacy chat service have to be updated to comply with TextChatService. Pan Simulator has over 13,000 lines of code, which is a lot, but not a lot when you compare it to the biggest Roblox games. Imagine Jailbreak, for example. They would have to be really careful implementing the change, or else it would break the entire game. And think about all the lines of code that Jailbreak has in total. So it could be, last time I checked in 2017, I believe, Roblox revealed that it was like 16,000 in an official blog post, which I can't really find anymore. So yeah, but imagine all the updates that Jailbreak has had over the years. Hundreds of thousands of lines of code now, probably, and imagine all the other games. Many of you guys are familiar with the now old Pan Simulator loading screen. Today, it has been entirely revamped and modernized, and the results are much better. On screen now is a screenshot of the old loading screen. It consisted of the now old Pan Simulator logo that was commonly used, and had the loading bar to display the percentage, along with the loading assets feature on the loading screen that showed the amount of assets loading in real time. Well, it is of my utmost regret to inform you all that this old Pan Simulator loading screen was taken behind the barn and shot this morning. But don't worry, because its descendant is here. Its descendant is now the brand new Pan Simulator loading screen, and loading into the game we can see numerous changes. The first is the new logo, which will now be used in favor of the old one that is now deceased. Massive shout out to Rofishy, as he's the one who created the logo. The loading bar has also been cleaned up and now looks much nicer. However, the loading assets feature introduced has been removed. Something cool to note, however, is that the feature lasted exactly 1 year, or 365 days, if you want to be all fancy about it. The reason it was removed has to do with the fact that the game actually never got past the loading screen, and a bug that was quite rare for many, but occurred especially on slower mobile devices. It was first reported over the summer, and the bug was officially squashed after the sound of the shot was heard. And besides other bug fixes and improvements in improved performance and other aspects of Pan Simulator, that's about it, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I thank you for watching this far. If you liked the video, please be sure to like the video and subscribe if you are interested in receiving other Pan Simulator news. And if you did not enjoy the video, then please give it a thumbs down so I know, but please give me the gift of constructive criticism in the comments this Christmas, as it will help me to improve my video creation skills. Keep an eye out for a huge announcement regarding the brand new Pan Simulator game in the coming days. Hint, it was in the video somewhere. And Merry Christmas to you, your family, and friends. Until next year's Mega Christmas update, I'm Ralphie0511. It was a pleasure to discuss the updates with you, and a pleasure to create the update itself for the entire Pan Simulator community to enjoy. But until then, I'm Ralphie0511, and have yourselves a holly jolly Christmas.